I see guys like Ariel Helwani saying at the moment he thinks UFC is lacking like a star. There's a serious like superstar problem.
I don't think it's just him saying that either. It's a little bit of the sentiment right now in terms of the. I think it was where your question about entertainment value was going. Like we've entered this like Dagestani wrestling period. Like some are already calling it the boring era of the UFC. I'm not personally saying that, by the way. Neither is anyone on this podcast, Logan Paul, or the Impaulsive podcast as a whole, or Tom Aspinall. I should say that right now. But people are saying it. Some people are saying that, and so like, who is going to be the person that brings that bravado, that knockout style? Because it was Sean for a second. Like, people really loved watching Sean. They loved watching him knock people out. And then all of a sudden, you got this fucking little fucking takedown problem that ruined the day, you know? And it's like,
well, I think that's quite subjective, to be honest. I think
listen, I'm a Sean guy. I'm a Sean guy.
No, I mean, I like Sean as well, of course. He's one of my favorite fighters, to be honest. But I actually like that Dagestani style of wrestling. I actually really appreciate it for what it is, because it's really hard to pull off that kind of stuff. But I think when you got guys like Ilia Topuria, who's in the mix now, DDP, and especially these guys are coming from like all over the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not just, I don't know, I feel like the American bravado style of being like cocky and stuff, no offense, but I think that's like is mainly appreciated like in America. But like the other stuff, like if you take a Dagestani guy and walk him around the streets of he's not going to be able to move. He's going to be that popular. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's looking at it from like a very North American point of view. Whereas in other parts of the world, I think they appreciate it a bit differently.
Makes complete sense. Yeah. And you've seen, like, I get that completely. Like, certain countries value respect, ritual, tradition so much more than America does. And we see, you know, a Connor, or we see, you know, some psychopath like that screaming and talking shit to somebody, and we're like, wow, that's so fun. You know, it's a good point. We're very different people, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a culture thing. And I'm, you know, an American. I'm from Ohio. I partially watch for the sport, but at the end of the day, I want to be entertained. You know, I want to see a dolly going through a fucking bus.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. Like, you know, like I want to see shit fall apart.
Yeah.
Do you plan on throwing a dolly through a bus or anything?
You know what? I think you always have to like play to your strengths, to like your personality, and I think that the public can see if that's not your personality and you're trying it. Like, especially when Conor was in, we've seen so many guys trying to be Conor.
So true.
And
so true.
And you see through it.
I personally just look at it and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? What? This is so corny.
Anybody
like,
particular that you comes to mind?
A lot of UK guys did it, like on the local scene, trying to be Conor. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like, if that is your personality, absolutely, like, take your personality to the next level and go for that. But if that's not you, then I think you should take your own strengths and run with whatever you're good at. Do you know what I mean? So I think I do like to see it, but if your personality isn't throwing dollies through a bus, like, that's not really my scene.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just going to start doing it just to like try and make money or whatever, or get eyes up. Like, I feel like I've got other ways. Like, me personally, I got to hit you once to knock you out. Like, if that isn't exciting for people, then they aren't fans of the sport. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they want to watch like a drama show, like go and do that thing. But for me personally, I'm trying to fucking knock people unconscious, man. And like, if you don't like that, then go and do something else.
That's a great answer.
Was sick.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.